Hello everyone. So before I get ready to do my Taylor Tuesday video, I'm gonna show you some of my new makeup. That's the purpose of doing this makeup, is to show you my new Black Radiance products. I mentioned these products in my car vlog on my Shella Beauty Essence channel. That's where I car vlog it now. But I have a lot of Black Radiance products like this contour palette. I have a blush here that's supposed to be like a glowy finish. I have a foundation stick that I'm going to use as cream contour. I have a new shade. Finally, they have some new shades by Black Radiance. The Color Perfect Liquid Makeup. This one is in Cream Brulee. I'm going to use this foundation, which I absolutely love. I've been using products from Black Radiance like way back in the day, y'all. This is nothing new. Most of you that know about this cosmetic line know that this is nothing new. If you've used these products, you know. But this is a new one, I think. This is the True Complexion HD Corrector. I will be using this like on my problem areas, which is my forehead and my cheek, especially my cheek area and underneath the eyes, just to brighten. So that's all the well, no, that's not all the products. Then I have the Black Radiance Dewy and Luminous Face Primer that I'm going to use. It's like a yellow golden shade. It's very unique. I'm very excited to try it. I believe that's all except for lipsticks. I do have 2 lipsticks. I'm not sure of which one I'm going to use. I used one of them yesterday, and I feel like that's the one I'm going to use, but you never know about me when it comes to lipsticks. I have 2 of these. They call them lip sculptors. This one is in lilac. What's it called? Lilac Glow. This one, oh, it's so pretty. I put it on yesterday. It was gorgeous. This one is in Pretty Peony. I just thought the color was pretty. It'd be beautiful for a more bold look, like lipstick, rather than a red. This would be a color that I would like better. And I actually used to like a color like this, like for many years. I used to wear a color like that. So those are the new products. So y'all, let's begin. And this is gonna be a long video, and it might be chopped up a little bit, I'm just saying, or speed up in certain areas. I'm gonna do whatever it takes so that I can get this video going. And if you wonder about my hair, I just washed my natural hair, and I do have on my wig cap and a headband. So just saying, so y'all will know that. So first of all, I'm gonna use my favorite lip repair night treatment lip balm. This is it. This has saved my lips. My lips have been very dry. I thought it was like my smoothies. I don't know. It could be my iron level or whatever. I don't know, but my lips have been very dry. I do need to drink more water, that's for sure. I don't drink enough water, and I know it. I need to get back to it, and I am. I'm going to get back to drinking more water. But anyways, this is really good if your lips are really chapped, y'all, and you just seem like everything won't work. Y'all, I had used the ELF scrub. It didn't work. The scrub and buff off the skin. The next day, my lips were dry again. And I used many like moisturizers or lip balms, and they did not work, like Carmex and all of that. I used that, but nothing worked except for this. This is a night treatment. If you use it at night and go to bed, you wake up, you have very soft lips. This is so good. You can get this at Walmart. Very inexpensive and very, very good. I highly recommend that lip balm. Okay, the next product I'm going to use is the Clinicals by Spa Scriptions facial serum. This is an anti-aging serum. It's basically vitamin C. That's what this is. So I'm going to use this on my face. I'm doing everything that I would do early in the morning, because y'all, it's over in the evening. Yes, I know. I took my time. I should have had this video done and ready, but y'all, I'm not doing makeup anymore. I'm just showing this for some of you guys, and maybe put it in with my Taylor Tuesday video. Okay, I probably won't put it in. I'll probably just post this on Instagram. just every once in a while I would do this. It's not going to be a weekly thing. No, I do not do makeup anymore. I basically do fashion videos, but every once in a while it doesn't hurt to show people some new products. That's the reason why I'm creating this video. It's because I got some new products and I want to show them to you. All right, so that's the vitamin C, because that's going to help my skin. Reason why I'm using the vitamin C is the vitamin C is gonna kind of help my skin. Not kind of, it's gonna help my skin when I'm outside and it's hot, and it's gonna keep these areas from getting worser, because y'all know it can get worser out in the heat. If you already have some damaged areas on the skin, it gets worser if you don't put some sun protection on, or something like a vitamin C cream or something like that. You got to put something on to protect your skin out there in the sun rays. So that's the bottom line. So I'm going to use my favorite moisturizer, because I noticed, y'all, I think my skin has been dry, because I've been noticing like after about an hour or two, I feel like my makeup doesn't look as smooth, and I haven't been using moisturizer. I've been just using that vitamin C serum, and I just think that's not enough, even though it's hot outside. So I'm gonna use my Marie Claire Super Hydration Face Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. It's a skin renewal type of moisturizer. I'm almost done with this one. I have one more jar because I bought two. This is my favorite. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot, but it really moisturizes the skin. So I'm gonna put this on. Y'all, I took a trip yesterday about my eyes and all of that, and then I was going to take care of something else, but y'all, it was so hot. By the time I got done with the appointment, it was so hot in this area, I had to come home. So I'm gonna have to make another trip pertaining to something else that I need to do that's very important. But yeah, that's the moisturizer. And I have to say that everything went well. You know, I put this on my car vlog, and I'm gonna put it over here, that everything went well. It's just, you know, sometimes you just have to get another doctor's opinion just to see what they think. But anyways, this is a Skincare Cosmetics Retinol Vitamin Enriched Instant Radiance Booster. I like this just underneath my eyes. You can put this all over. I have done it back in the day. I just love how it smoothed out the lines underneath the eyes. I don't go way up close to my lashes. I stay, as y'all see, about right in here. I do not go no higher than that, but it does make a tremendous difference with my concealer. My concealer glides on. It doesn't look too, what is it? Like, my concealer don't get into my fine lines when I use this. That retinol, and it's just a little bit, because this is not like pure retinol. It just has some retinol in it. It is really good for my under eyes. I like it a lot. So this is the Skincare Cosmetics Retinol Instant Radiance Booster. I almost said Instant Age Booster, but I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was going to do that. Y'all, I've got to fix this, because I cannot keep going with my videos like this. My makeup is very much loved. If anything falls, I've got to pick it up, because I love it that much. Like, for real. How many of you are like that? Am I the only one like that? I know I'm not. But I've got to straighten up my stuff instantly, or I'm just like, no, I'm going to stop right now and fix it. Okay. But anyways, all right, we got that done. Something fell on the floor, but I'll find that later. But anyways, the next thing I'm going to use, most of the time with the moisturizer, you guys, I would have used the Revlon Color Stay Prep and Protect Primer. It has a broad spectrum of 34. This is like my SPF, but y'all, feel like I know I'm going to need something a little more than this, because I got sunburnt on my nose and a little bit on my cheeks, and I don't like to get sunburnt. I hate it. It hurts. I don't like it. So I feel like this is I guess the amount I'm using with the makeup is not enough. So I'm just going to have to get just pure SPF product. I recommend that for everybody. Take care of your skin, okay? Protect your skin from the sun rays. And so this one is good. It's like it's a prep for your makeup, and it is a primer, and it has SPF. It is a good product, but for me, especially as long as I'm out in the sun, when I do go out, I usually try to take care of many things. So I'm done. I just feel like maybe that's not enough SPF for me. But I'm going to go on to the Black Radiance Dewy and Luminous Face Primer, because the sun, like I'm saying, it's over in the evening. It's like almost at night right now. So I'm going to use this new product. It claims this is how much I'm going to use. I might use a little bit more. I had the instructions, y'all, but I forgot where I did with it. But we'll see. It looks like a yellow gold shade, as y'all see right there. Like, see, that's what it looks like. I've never had a face primer that looks golden. It's almost like my Instant Radiance Booster. The color is almost similar. It's just a little bit more yellow or yellow golden. I don't know how this is gonna look. I'm gonna give it a try. It's new and it feels smooth. It doesn't feel like it just feels like a regular primer, you know, but it kind of feels cooling, and maybe it's just me, but it does. But I'm gonna rub this in. I think that's enough. What it's providing is like this yellow golden hue. You're probably not gonna see it because I'm like right in front of my ring light with my phone, so you're probably not gonna see it. But I do have this like yellow golden luminous base or primer all over my face. Hopefully it doesn't get sticky, because y'all know some primers do get sticky, and I'm hoping that this doesn't get sticky. I do like sometimes a sticky primer, but I still like for the stickiness to be movable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't like get so sticky that it feels like, you know, it just does. It's on the face and you can't move it around or shift it a little bit. That's just what I like. Some people I've heard, they love that kind of primer like that. They feel like it holds on to makeup and all of that. I think the other kind does as well. But yeah, so far it's just a regular primer. It was smooth to blend out. As y'all see, it's all blended. You can barely tell now that I even have it on the camera, but I can see it. It's like a yellow golden primer on my skin. I can see it, but y'all cannot. So you can see this primer. You can actually use this as a highlight if you want to, just to put it on top of your cheeks after putting on makeup and your blush and stuff. But it is a primer, but you can use it strictly for a highlighter, because that's what I'm noticing. Like, it looks like a highlighter on my face. So all right, so far that's all I have to say about that. I have to use it for a while before I can really go in and just really tell you like how wonderful that product is. I do not know. It's completely new to me. Now, the next product I will be using, I feel like it's the best thing to use, is this True Complexion HD Corrector. I don't know if I should use this before applying my foundation and my concealer. I know I need to put it on before concealer, but I'm talking about like my forehead. I don't know, like, I feel like I should put it on before, because it's supposed to be an HD corrector. So with correctors, I think, yeah, you're supposed to use it before, but however, people use it different ways. Some people use it on top. Some people be like, y'all, this is such a good corrector, I could use it right on top of the foundation. So I'll just know once I do it this way. So I'm going to put this on, and it is like an orange shade, so it should brighten my under eyes. I know y'all can't see that good. I'm sorry about that, y'all. And I only got like this light and one other light on, but it's orange in color. Y'all probably can see it over here now. Like, see the color right up in there? It's like an orange shade, so it's a color corrector. And I'm gonna go up a little bit closer into the inner corners of my eye. And then, of course, I'm going to blend it on down on top of my cheek, especially in this area where I have some skin damage. Just like that. I'm going to use a brush instead of a beauty sponge because I really want this to, like, see how well it color corrects. So I'm going to have to pull this headband back a little bit because I have a lot of damage right up in here. Like, it's almost hard for me to cover this up. I have to add a lot of foundation on my forehead in order for me to cover this area here. And this is a color corrector. And so I thought I would try it. It's orange. I don't know if I got the right shade, but this was all they had. If they had any more, no, they didn't. They had a green one. They had a pink one. I don't know. I may not have got the right one. See the color? But I think this is going to work because I've used one this shade out of like my, I had many like, what is it? Creamy concealer corrector palette, so I have used a corrector like this. But let me blend this in because I don't know how fast this sets. And so I'm just gonna take my foundation brush, the regular foundation brush, and blend this in. And yes, I used to put it on just like this and then go over it with my concealer or foundation. If I was going to just use foundation, then I would just let it go. I'm going to go right here in the center of my eye too, like where we're all a little bit darker up in here. Have dark under eyes issues. And this brush is working perfectly, like it's setting the corrector on my skin. However, I'll see whether or not this was the best way to use it after I put on my concealer and foundation and stuff. So, yeah. It blended out very good, y'all. I like it. So far, so good. I'm liking this. It hasn't dried up where I can't shift it and move it around. And even with the face primer, I'm noticing that everything is going on my skin easy. I'm able to blend out other products on top of the face primer. So far, so good. No complaints. I went ahead and pushed that on down further on my forehead. Doesn't hurt because I'm going to put foundation on anyways. So there we go. We put on the color corrector. And also, you guys, I would like to use some of this, like, I would like to use it all over, actually. I wouldn't mind putting this all over and then adding on my foundation. I don't know how that would look, but I feel like it will not look bad. Let's just put it all over because right now, I feel like my skin can use a lot because once again, I feel like I'm going to need I'm going to have to do something. I think I'm just not using the right skincare for my skin. I noticed last night, like I normally don't break out and I had some little bumps on my skin and I was like, okay, what's going on? I haven't broke out in years. It's been years, and normally when I break out, it's like one pimple here or there, you know, just like when it's that time of the month or whatever. But no, I have little bitty bumps, and they look like they're underneath the skin. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and add this all over, and then we're going to add the foundation, and I think this is going to work perfectly. I love thinking of ideas to do, like something to do to give me the perfect canvas, because what I'm wearing for Taylor Tuesday is something really cute, and I thought I was gonna wait a while to wear it, but I said no, I'm gonna go ahead and wear this today because I'm not gonna be able to wear it out on an average day. You know, it's one of those outfits that is just for like going on a date or some kind of special event, whatever. So as you can see, you probably can't see, my face is completely orange, but y'all cannot see it. Maybe you can if I lean back. See, like it's even deeper in tone than that. Yeah, hopefully y'all didn't see. Okay, I want to make sure y'all didn't see no more because my stomach is all out. I have on my little halter top, and I love these tops just for inside the house. But I have that all over because I'm gonna see how well it looks with foundation while I'm here inside the house. I know whether or not I want to try this again, and then if I like it, I'll buy more shades and try it because they had different shades, and try it and, you know, go for it further and do this a lot, especially when my skin is breaking out and stuff like that. So far I like this product. I'm liking everything. So I'm gonna put all the Black Radiance products over here because I'll go back over them. So far so good. This blended on top of the face, the Dewy Luminous Face Primer. This didn't interfere with the blendability of other products on top, such as this HD corrector. So far so good. That's what I want in any makeup product. I want to be able to put as many products on my face as I like without a struggle or whatever. So the next thing I'm going to use is foundation and of course concealer. Now I didn't find the concealer because honestly, I think everybody had bought out the concealers. I didn't see a concealer in the Black Radiance brand. Only thing I did see was the HD corrector because I was wanting a concealer because I never get enough of concealers and all that. So just thought I would let y'all know in case some of you are like, what? You didn't get a concealer? No, because I didn't see one, okay, that was available. But now let's go ahead with the foundation. I have the Black Radiance Color Perfect Liquid Makeup Foundation here in Cream Brulee. As you can see, it's a new color because they used to didn't have Cream Brulee. The lightest shade that they had in the range, one of the lightest shades, was Butterscotch. That was the shade that I used to use, but it's real golden yellow in tone. I would have to blend it down my neck because it was just a little bit too yellow. But this one, I'm hoping that this one, I like to shake their foundations up. I feel like they work better. Hopefully this one matches. I feel like it does. I feel like this matches me very close. It's a little more yellow, but I think it still works. Anyway, y'all know how I put on my foundation anyway. I rarely ever match my foundations like exactly to my skin tone. Y'all know that. Like, I always love my foundations a little bit deeper than my natural skin tone. Not too much. I used to like really like, yeah. But now I just always liked my foundations to be a little bit darker than my skin tone. That's just me. But I am starting to get a little natural with foundations as well. I'm starting to love the natural look. So especially when I'm not creating a video or something like that, I do like to have a natural look. However, a lot of times I begin natural, but I end up going right back to something that I like. I think this is enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I put enough to cover this color corrector because the color corrector is orange. And then whatever I have left, I love the applicator, by the way. I do use it. Some people will say, that's gross. Well, as long as your face is clean, you've washed your face, I don't see nothing wrong with using a foundation applicator or one. As long as your face is clean, it shouldn't, I don't think it'll do anything. If it does, then you can, then don't use the applicator. Just pour it into on your hand or something, or in a foundation applicator or whatnot. But for me, I don't, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Okay, so I think that's good enough. Might be too much, but like I said, I got a beauty sponge. So I'm gonna use a brush one of my favorite brushes by Believe Beauty. And then I'm going to use my beauty sponge to kind of thin out the foundation. So this is the foundation, but let me blend it. Let's take a look at it. This is the Believe Beauty. I forget the name of this brush, but this is one of my favorite brushes because you can use this as a beauty sponge. Like you just dab on the foundation. See how I'm just dabbing it on like as if it's a beauty sponge. I like that with this brush, and it really does provide a lot of coverage because this actually is wonderful as a it's wonderful for supplying a lot of foundation and getting that ultimate coverage is what I'm trying to think of. Now I have to say that because I use that color corrector, I think this is going like it's showing a little bit darker than my skin. So I'm going to tell you what I think about the foundation. I think the foundation would have looked more of my match if I had not put the color corrector on. But it doesn't look bad. It just looks like it's just a little bit too dark. It doesn't match my neck and you can probably tell from here. Like my face looks a little deeper than the rest of my body. So I can say this, that the foundation is, I think it's better than what it used to be. I think it blends out a little bit more. And I have to say, this foundation always have been a foundation where you don't need to put too much on. And as y'all see, I did put a good bit on, but I'm going to thin it out with the beauty sponge. But I do feel like they still need a little bit more shades, especially for someone like me. I feel like even this creme brulee shade, unless I try it without the color corrector, it could be a nice shade if I use the color corrector. If I don't use the color corrector. But so far I still feel like this is still a little too deep. They need maybe one shade lighter just for someone like myself, because I love the brand. I love Black Radiance brand. I've been wearing it for years. And buying it for years. Even on my this channel, on my Sheila Shimay channel, because I'm posting this on Instagram. Even on my Sheila Shimay channel, I used to buy Black Radiance products. I never stopped buying them because I like Black Radiance products. Now, so about the foundation, blendable, even on top of 2 other products, which is the Dewy and Luminous Face Primer, and even on top of the HD corrector here. That foundation still blended out. Look at this. I didn't put none underneath my eyes because I can't have too much products underneath my eyes or they're going to crease. Like my skin is going to crease. But you see how smooth the foundation's just, yeah, blend it out on top of 2 other products. So that lets you know something about this Color Perfect liquid makeup by Black Radiance. It's really good, full coverage, amazing, blends over a primer, over a color corrector. So yes, over your moisturizers, okay, all of that, even over a vitamin C serum. It's still blended very nicely on the skin. So to get this to get a little bit even with my skin, to even it out, I feel like this is somewhat of a matte finish, if you want to know. But it's still sort of damp like. But I think this is a little oily. I think this foundation, it used to be oily. So I think this is still tailored more for dry skin than it is for oily skin, I think. But I'm going to add on, this is one of the products that I do use when my foundation is a little bit darker. I have a couple of foundations that's a little light, and I just like to use it on top of other foundations. This is another one too. The Revlon Color Stay Light Cover Foundation. I use that to mix in. I want to get one exactly like I do have some drops too by NYX, but I don't like it because it breaks me out. I'm just going to use the L'Oreal True Match super blendable makeup in N5, which is True Beige, and I'm going to mix that on my face with what I got on, and I think this will even it out where it will match my skin tone, because I do like my skin. Once again, I do like my foundations. I'd rather for my foundations to be a little darker than lighter, but like I said, when I used the color corrector, it really did cause it to look like I have an orange undertone, and I do not. I have a yellow, light yellow, golden, neutral undertone, depending on the brand, depends on what undertone. Don't that make y'all mad about certain foundations, like foundation brands? Like some brands, you're a different undertone, and you've been told that you are this certain undertone. Then you can go and see a foundation and you buy it and you go, okay, I'm this undertone, and you get it and it just doesn't match at all. So that's why I say different different brands and their undertone descriptions, or what they consider a neutral or a golden or whatever undertone, is different. Every brand, in my opinion, except a few brands may be the same, but y'all get my point. It's like, that's why when you get foundations, like for me, it's just really hard. I can get everything else right, in my opinion, but foundations has always been hard because every brand is different. You can say, okay, I remember I'm this, I've been told I'm this undertone, and you go out and get it, and then you go, wait a minute, this doesn't match. This is not right. See what I'm saying? You get tired of it and it just frustrates you. So I'm going to stick with this. That's enough. And I think it looks good because I'm going to put on concealer now. The concealer I'm going to use is actually the ELF Hydrating Camo Concealer and the Ardell Camouflage Corrector. Yes, another corrector. This is in peach though. So I just like to put dabs, like 4 dots or dabs underneath my eyes. Instead of just putting a whole lot on, I just put that much because it works. Why don't overdo it? Then I put a dab or 2 on my lid for a primer. I need to invest into some more like eyelid primers. I see them, but I don't buy them anymore. I used to buy eyelid primers all the time. Now in my inner corner, I'm going in with the peach tone from Ardell. And I'm going to bring it on down by my nose area. And a little bit underneath here. Just a little bit. Just like that. Okay. Now I'm going to blend it out. And also, you guys, I'm going to blend out the rest of my face with this beauty sponge. I forgot about that. So I'm going to thin out this foundation just a little bit because it's looking a little thick, but I love the coverage. So look at this. It's just matching right on in with my foundation. But I'm getting a highlight finish. But that is perfect match. Like, look at that. Because that shade medium beige in the hydrating, what is it? The ELF Hydrating Camo Concealer, the satin finish, which is the hydrating one. I always get medium beige, like in the matte one. But I feel like this one in the hydrating version is like an orange color. So this is like, the concealer is just going right, like matching right into my foundation, because that HD corrector is orange as well. Like it has an orange hue. So it's like an orange color corrector. So the concealer is just like, look at that. It just matched right on in with my skin. Like there's not a line there. where I really have to go back in and blend out. It just matched so well. But am I a little highlighted? Yes, you can tell. Now look at this, a little highlighted going on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use my sponge and go across my face a little bit, just to absorb some of this foundation. And it's done dried now, so I probably can't get much of it, but I love the coverage. That's why I didn't go back in, because I like how everything is covered. Like my skin is so full coverage right now that when I create this Taylor Tuesday video, I'm going to be very impressed with my makeup, because this is like full coverage, okay? Full coverage. There we go. We're going to blend a little bit down on the neck. I like to do that no matter what foundation I use. Okay, so I am content with that. Like, look at that. I know, y'all. Let me get back a little bit. Like, looks wonderful. It does. And so I'm going to go over my eyelids a little bit too. Like, maybe absorb some of the product up off my eyelids. Soon it'll be time for eyeshadows. So we got the concealers, and this is nothing new. This is the ELF Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in medium beige, and this one here is the Ardell Camouflage Corrector. This is in the peach shade. So now it's time for me to just finish my face. I normally like to go ahead and finish my face, get that all done, so that when I do my eyes, after I do my eyes, I can just go straight to lipstick and I'll be done. That's just what I've been liking to do. That's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue doing. So now I have my powders here. Oh, whoa. Do I want to put this on top of my powder? Probably not. Here's another Black Radiance product here. This is the Color Perfect foundation stick. I have mine in, I can't remember the name, y'all. The name was on the paper. I can't even remember it. If you look at my Shella Beauty Essence, you will know the shade that I got. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm going to try this and see. I don't want anything too intense, but I do want some bronzer. And I've been doing this right here. I think I like it better just doing like an L and like an L shape and going to up onto my temple area. See, it's like an L. I've been doing that and I like it. And then I like to put just a little bit right here on my temple area and then just blend it on over and around my forehead. And then, of course, my jawline. And I don't put none. Like, I could put some on my nose, but I feel like I always mess up. I'd rather put on powder on my nose than anything cream. But let's try this out. They had this in foundation. They did have one that I think would have been wonderful. I should have got the other one that's a foundation, and I'm using a beauty sponge just because I don't know how intense this is going to be. Or, oh yeah, I like that. See how it just blended in? It is natural. So I did get a good color match for me. So that was amazing. That's what I love about Black Radiance. Like they know every shade of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I really like that about them and their products. Like, this shade goes well with my skin tone, and they did have a color that would go good with my skin color. Like, look at that. See, just blend it in. Very nice. I like that. Just the way I like my bronzer, and it looks amazing. And I can just I'm gonna kind of sculpt my jawline, and what I do, instead of pouncing, I just rub it underneath there. So to give that definition of my face, contours my jawline. So everything like my features stick out all down here. And then I just blend it down. Just like that. Love it. Then if I go a little higher, I use the other side of the sponge where the concealer's been and just correct where I came up a little too high. Just like that. Okay. So I like the bronzer stick. I think I love this, or the foundation stick. But I'm using it as a contour stick. I really like it, you guys. It blended out even after putting all those products. I keep saying this because I'm telling you something. If you can use a product on top of so many things and it looks this good, then you got a good product. So this blended after me even using the beauty sponge to kind of take off some of the product that I had on, like thin it out a little bit, and still use this and still have coverage. Okay, this is good. I want the foundation stick that actually matches my skin tone, so when I want to use a stick foundation, I will have one. So the next product I'm going to use is, I'm going to go ahead and use, I really don't feel like I need powder. But then again, like, I really don't think I need it. I really don't. I got a hair right there on my face. I hate that. Kind of sticks to the face because all the foundation and stuff. If y'all saw that, I'm sorry. I just noticed it. I really don't feel like I need a powder, but what I do when I feel that way is I usually just go ahead and use just a little bit, like one time scoop on my brush, and that way I don't put too much. So I'm going to use the Believe Beauty Radiant Glow and Golden Pearl, this that I use all the time, and of course the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect Perfecting Loose Powder. I'm just going to use just a little bit of it because I don't need powder. Maybe the brand Black Radiance has changed their formula, because I can remember this being oily, but right now it doesn't seem to be that oily. Maybe because it's over in the evening. Okay, like maybe I have to test this out there in the, when it gets hot, go outside and test it. But then again, they might have changed the formula because I haven't used Black Radiance Cosmetics in a long time. But I've got the powder in here, and I'm just going to grab it one time with this brush. I'm going to go over my face one time. Just one time. I'm not going to dip back in it and add more product. I feel like I don't need all of that powder on top of a really good base already, which is my foundation and everything that I use, the primer, all of that. I don't feel like I need to go over but one time. Okay, so that's that, you guys. That looks amazing. Now with powder, it doesn't look too cakey. Nah, it doesn't look cakey. Like I said, I just got, my pores are just looking a little enlarged. I told y'all that earlier. So yeah, but anyways, I will put a little brightening powder underneath my eyes the same way I did with the setting powder. Yeah, I'm trying to find my brushes because my brushes is behind my camera. Why didn't I just take this off around that? So y'all, okay, I'm not used to doing videos at night, in the evening. It's not like late, but usually I've had it done at least before 5 or 6 in the evening. So, but anyways, I'm going to use the Horror Candy Baked Brightening Set Sheer Envy Loose Powder. I'm just going to use a little bit of this, just a little bit. I don't need a lot of powder. Like that much, as in a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Just that little bit amount. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder because this helps my under eyes from creasing. And that's exactly what I need. Something that's going to like help my under eyes from creasing, okay? So I'm going this powder one time on both sides. Like I go this way one time and then I go this way one time. Then I might take off the excess powder, and then that way I won't put too much. And I'm going to go over this side on the lid, and then go back in and blend it out. That's how little amount of powder I need because I got enough coverage. I do not need no more than that. Now, when I go out into the hot weather, this will determine, like, I will find out, what I may need to do next time. But right now, from what I see and how my skin feels, I don't need a whole lot because a lot has been covered. And that's a good cosmetic line, to have amazing coverage to cover like our flaws or our blemishes, whatever. Okay, so we set everything. So now it's time for the powder bronzer, you guys. Yes, I do have a powder bronzer. I do. I have this one here. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. This is in the medium to dark shade. They had light to medium, but it was all gone. So I went ahead because I wanted this so badly. I just already done used it before, and I know I can use both palettes, okay? And because y'all know how I like things, okay? So if you know me, you know me. And so now I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take this brush. It's actually a highlighting brush, but I like to use this for bronzers. Anytime I want to use bronzers, I use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and sculpt first. This is the sculpt shade. This is the contour. Okay. So I'm going to sculpt. When I say sculpt, I'm just putting it on top and bringing it up. This is going like I'm basically bronzing with this. This is my bronzer. The sculpting shade is my bronzer. The contour shade is where if I want to bring out features and make my cheekbones look, really bold and popping or whatever. That's when I go in with contour shade. But sometimes I do use contour to bronze up. It just depends what I want for the day. Okay. So this is a nice sculpting shade. It's working out really well. Sculpt my jawline. This is looking good, y'all. Go down my neck a little bit with the sculpting shade. Now this is one I like to do. I don't like to put the lines on my nose anymore. I don't care about doing that. Now watch, I do it someday. Like y'all say, oh, I thought you didn't care about it. But right now, I just haven't been doing it. So I'll take some of this sculpting shade here and I'll push the brush in and literally just go right here on top of the nose. And to me, that's enough. I think it looks good. Just like that. It still like contours my nose. See there? And then when I go over it with a blush, it's going to look even prettier. And I do make this a little bit more intense than the rest of my face. Just because I need that little contour on my nose just a little bit. So Now, for the contour, I'm going to grab another brush because I'm going to go in very lightly with the contour because I don't want too much contour because I'm more into bronzing. Like I already bronzed, and to me this is good enough, but I can show the contour shade, and I'm going to show the highlighter as well when I get to that point. So I'm going to grab one of these brushes over here. I think I'm going to use this one, the little stippling brush. I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to just barely, because I know this would blend out very lightly. So I'm going to tap into this a little bit, because I don't know how this is going to look on me. And I'm just going to, oh, that's beautiful. And I'm pushing it up, not down. But I don't want a whole lot. See there, you can see the little sculpting area there. So that's all I want, because I'm not into that hardcore contouring that I used to be into. I used to be in it really like strongly. And I just got powder on my shirt. But that's all I need. Then I'll just push the powder up, not down. We want our cheeks to look higher, right? So we're going to push the powder up. I'm going to push some of the powder up on my temples so it looks, to me, put together. Like, again, that L form. That L form. That really accentuate your cheeks and your forehead. Temples. Okay, so that's enough with that, but I will come back to this palette because I will use this highlight shade on my cheeks. So that blended out as good as ever as well, so I'm very pleased. So far so good with everything that I got. Now, the other product that I have is the blush here. I normally like to put my blush on after I do my eyeshadows, because to me it just bring out my eyeshadow look. And also I have these lip sculptors. So that's the two other products I will be using. But let's go ahead and do the brows. Now, what I feel like doing is doing my eyeshadows off camera, because y'all, it takes me just a little while to do that, and I'm already at 52 minutes. However, I will some of this will be cut out, as you probably already know. If you don't know it already, like, I'm gonna edit some of it. Then again, I may not, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna edit anything. I think I'm just gonna separate the pieces and then post it by, because I think you can put like 14 minutes videos on Instagram TV or video or something. So I probably make sure y'all see all of this, because I really love this brand. But y'all, I'm gonna do my brows with the Profusion Cosmetics Good Brows Now kit. It is the powder, not the powder, but the cream here, the brow cream, and the pencil. So I'm gonna do this off camera because this takes too long, y'all. Hold on. All right, you guys, that's the brows. So yeah, that's the Good Brow Day by Profusion Cosmetics. That's what I have on. It's in soft brown, but it's actually blonde. But this is it, okay? I know it's over in the evening. It may not be completely even, but it looks good to me. So it'll work, is what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and let me put this up. I really like that Good Day Brows Now, because it really works. And then I underline my brows sometimes with the LA Colors brow pencil here. So now, okay, so now we're to eyeshadows, because I put on the blush and lipstick last. I go ahead and do eyeshadows and all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this, like I said, I don't know if I really want to tape it, because I know it's gonna take me a little while. Like, I just know it, okay? Because I know myself, and y'all know me. I take a while, and it takes me a while to do stuff. So that's just the pure truth. So I have numerous palettes. I know I'm going to use my Prismatic palette to go on my brow bone because I've been loving the shine on my brow bone. And y'all know I'm going to use my Profusion Starlet palette. And I'll probably use the Festival palette as well. I feel like I haven't used the Festival palette quite yet. And then I have the Royalty Glam, which I used yesterday. I don't know what I'm going for. I have no idea. But I kind of feel like just going with the flow. I'm going to start out with this color called Crockett. Yeah, it's called Crockett. And I'm not going to give names. It's like this like kind of burnt orange shade. It's this shade right here. If y'all can see it. I'm not going to show every shade, but just know that this is the Festival palette. And I'll tell you which one is which. Like, I'll tell you if I go to the Starlet palette, I'll let you know. And then while I'm using the, also, I'll let you know when I'm using the, Starlet. That was a notification, y'all. And I just like, who going to court? Somebody's going to court. I'm just gonna say someone famous, but I kind of stopped to look to see what that was. But anyways, I'm using this burnt orange shade. I think it's very pretty because it's gonna look good. I'm looking at my shades so that everything will match. This shade I've been using for a while. It really doesn't look that way now. It looks sort of pinkish like. Maybe I tapped into that pink shade. I think I did, you guys. I think I tapped into the pink shade with the orange shade. I cannot believe I did that, but I did. Okay, but that's okay. Still looks very nice and warm tone. I want a warm tone type of look, and maybe something a little cool tone as a lid look. So y'all, this is going to take a while because I have to really take my time with my eyeshadows. I know some of y'all may be like me, you're really into the eyeshadow look. I would need to do that on a separate video because it's already almost an hour in on this video. There's going to be several clips, as you probably already know. So I feel like just doing this, finishing this eye makeup look off camera. Just know the palettes that I told you is what I will be using. This Festival palette as well as the Starlet palette and the Prismatic palette and the Royalty Glam palette. I feel like I'm going to use all of the palettes. And for mascara, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean Mascara. And I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible, what is it? The eyeliner, gel eyeliner. And then I'm going to use the Wet n Wild eyeliner as well as a guide for a wing. I think I'm going to do a wing. I may not. We will see, you guys. But yeah, at least y'all know everything about what I'm going to use on my eyes. So y'all let me finish this up so I can come back to the blush and lipstick. And of course, I'll probably have my hair already on so we can get everything done, okay? All right. All right, you guys, this is the eye makeup look. I went for a golden light look. I know you can't see the highlight. Yes, you can. You can see the highlight there on my brow bone. That came from the Prismatic palette. I used the gold tone in this palette. I love the shimmers in this palette. The stuff doesn't get in my eyes. It's just absolutely amazing. Then on my cut crease area on my lid, I should say, I use this shade here. That one. And I also use this one here. It's like a gray light tone. I thought the combination of cool tone and a warm tone being in my crease looked really nice. So that's what I used in that palette. And then of course I didn't use the Starlet today. No, I didn't. I didn't use the Starlet palette today, but you know I love that palette. But I did use the Festival, and I used just this shade right here. Then I used the yellow shade to blend it all out right there, the yellow shade. Then I use this one into the crease and the yellow shade to blend it out. So yeah, it's like a yellow orange shade. So that's the colors that I used from those palettes, and that's what created the eye makeup look. It's a cut crease look, and that's what I've been into. So now, y'all, we can get into the rest of the face. We're almost done. So at this point, what I like to do is I go ahead and put on my blush, and I'm going to use the Black Radiance Artisan Color Baked Blush. It's in Toasted Almond. It was the like I said in my car vlog, it was the prettiest. It is the prettiest, not was, but it is the prettiest bronzy color that I like on my cheeks. I love a nice bronze color on my cheeks. I always have. Check me out. If you don't believe me, check out my channel. You will see. But I've always loved a nice bronzy light shade on my cheeks over any color. Bronziness is my thing. That's what I like. So I'm going to use some of this, but it does have like a little bit of red, orangey tone to it. So it's so pretty. Just a pretty, oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes, that is gorgeous. And I went ahead and got this stipple brush that I got from, I don't know, eBay or Amazon a long time ago. Like when I just started out, like after I had probably a year or two after I begun doing YouTube videos, I bought me some brushes because I knew that I was missing out by not having proper brushes. But oh my God, that's so pretty. Oh my God, that is so pretty. Like, they had some more shades. I really got, y'all, I really, really need some more. That is so pretty. And it's supposed to be like a luminous. I don't have the packaging. It's over there somewhere. But it's supposed to provide like a nice luminous finish, and it is. It's very smooth to blend out. I find that it's not too thick where you're putting like the product is going on very smooth. Like, look at that. Look how smooth and how pretty that is. Like, y'all know with me, I go a little crazy with blush because y'all look at these cheekbones. Who wouldn't go like, okay, like for real, like this is beautiful. So I go a little bit extra because I love for my cheekbones, my Native American cheekbones, to just stick out and show. Oh gosh, y'all, my brush, like for real. I love my Native American cheekbones. Like, it's a part of me, okay? It's my culture. So, a part of my culture. So, I love to show it. And so also, you guys, I like to put a little bit on my nose. Y'all, my brush, I've got to fix it. It literally came apart. Okay, but it's okay. I can still use it. So I like to put just a little bit on my nose. I love that style. I'm glad that it came back out because I remember when it was in style like back in the day. And now it came back. It's back in style. So I love it. There we go. That'll do it for this evening for my Taylor Tuesday video. That is so pretty, you guys. Like, this blush is amazing. Everything been amazing. We're going to talk about it here in a minute. Everything so far is amazing. Now, let's get to the lipstick. I do have this highlight first. Okay, I do lipstick last. So I'm going to use the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette, medium to dark. I'm going to use this highlight shade on my cheeks and on my nose, as I always do, like the way I always like bronze up or whatnot, or highlight. And I just love it. Okay, I love my highlight. So let's check out this highlight and see if it'll blend right into the skin. I'm getting a good amount because I don't know. Even if it's real, like, even if it sticks out a lot, I'm going to still like it. That's what I'm saying. So, oh yeah, it's soft. Oh, that's so pretty. Like, that's the perfect highlight. Y'all see that? Like, it just kind of blend right into my skin. It's so awesome. It's like a light golden champagne color, like for real. It has a little bit of pink in it, like not really pink. It's just a yellow golden shade. But it depends on your blush, depends on how it's gonna show up, I think. That's what I think. It's one of those type of highlighters. Um, but I love it. Love it. Love this contour palette. It's absolutely amazing. Um, I feel like the highlight is not too overboard. See there? It's not too bright and vivid, and it's not too much. So putting a little bit right here on my nose like I always do. And actually, like, I love this. It's just everything I've used have been amazing. Like, everything. I like everything that I got. I figured what I was getting, I was gonna like. I pretty much know by now, since I've been wearing makeup for a long while, I know what I like and what I'm gonna wear. So now, what I like to do after putting on like highlighter, I like to go back in with my blush. But y'all, I love this palette. This is awesome. Everything that I got so far is awesome. I do recommend it. It's just an amazing product. Amazing. Like, I highly recommend these products, but we're going to talk about them a little bit more, even though I think I've said a lot already. Have I not? I've said a whole bunch. But I will get a little bit more blush. And what I like to do is I like to go back over the highlight on my cheeks with the blush color that I choose, and just a little bit, and go over, and it just kind of just smooths that highlight a little bit more. That's what I know. Y'all, I'm gonna have to put that handle, glue that handle on a little bit more. So that's what I've been liking. So there we go. There we go. So that's enough. I like it. It's beautiful, amazing. So now let's get into this lipstick, y'all, and the look will be complete. But you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and put on my hair real quick, you guys, and then come back with the lipstick. Why not? Because I think it's going to really show the entire look better than ever. Okay, hold on. All right, you guys, hair is on and ready for the lipstick. Okay, look how pretty this look. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, I'm all made up, got my hair fixed, got everything on. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to stand back a little bit in a minute so y'all can really take a look at it. But then again, this is like the perfect lighting for the evening time. I don't think it's too light. I think it's just right. And everything is so pretty. Like, okay, so I have the two lipsticks by Black Radiance, which is absolutely amazing. I tried this one on. I love this one. This is Lilac Glow, but I feel like this just, it's not going to match it as good as far as the look that's going on. I feel like Pretty Penny is the prettiest one for this look. I really do think so. Even though Lilac Glow goes so good with my mermaid hair. Yes, I love my hair. Minnie has complimented. Thank you so much. And I must say this, I don't think she's going to get mad, but I couldn't choose between a few wigs, and I didn't know which color to get. And my daughter, she said, that's the one for you. And you know what? When I put it on after having the package for 2 weeks, I finally decided I was going to switch up, do something different, and I did, and she was right. This color is absolutely amazing. My daughter is so good with her, y'all. I'm like, baby. And even makeup, she is so talented, and I'm just gonna say it, okay? She might get mad at me for saying this, but I can't help it. She's my child, and I know what I see. She is amazing and very talented, and she's just so good with her, y'all. She does her own hair and all of that. She's just a brilliant person. I cannot do my own hair, okay? just cannot. I went to cosmetology school and I quit when it got to the part of doing hair. I could not, okay? So, yeah, but my daughter, she is absolutely amazing, you guys, and she helped me to pick out this color because I didn't know which color to go for or what wig, and she picked it out, and it's just so pretty. So all props to my daughter. I just want y'all to know that the ones that's been complimenting me about my hair, my daughter did give me some help and some advice on which one I should pick. Just saying. All props to those who deserve it, which is my daughter, okay? So now I'm gonna use the shade Pretty Penny, which is absolutely beautiful. It is a lip sculptor. It looks like this, you guys. Very unique, but I love it because this is like your lip liner. And y'all keep looking. Hold on for a minute. I hate when I have to stop. Y'all saw me correcting this. Like, y'all know how I am when it comes down to wing liners. I never get it right. One is always not even. So I'm gonna do it one more time. And if it's not even, y'all know I'm not the perfect person for when it pertains to liner. That's it. I'm gonna leave it just like that. So if it's not super perfect, okay, y'all know I'm not perfect with wing liner, okay? But anyways, this is the Black Radiance lip sculptor. This is in Pretty Penny, which is absolutely beautiful, and they had different shades in this. I was going to get a very unique shade. I should have got it because these are absolutely amazing. I tried the lilac color. It stayed on for several hours, y'all. I went somewhere. I put the lipstick on around 5 o'clock yesterday evening, and I came home around 3. And the lipstick was still on. This lipstick, Lilac Glow, was still on my lips after having a mask on and everything. Okay, so these are really good. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. I do still have that lip repair, but I'm going to leave it on because that's going to be like my little gloss. But y'all really have to look this way because I want to make sure y'all look. This is looking pretty already. Like, look at that. It's looking pretty already. So I'll put this on. This is like a lip liner and lipstick in one because the pointed end will help you to really stay in line and get that precision. So I really like that about these. And you can overline easily with it. So I'm lining my lips first and then I'm going to fill them in, okay? Look how pretty that is. Like, look how, like, precise the line is. I was amazed. I was like, yes. And like, look at that. Gorgeous girl. And this looked pretty just like this if I really wanted to wear that look that was in style, you know. But I'm going to fill them in for y'all. So here we go. They're all lined. The lips is lined. Look at that. I can't help it. Okay, y'all. Don't want to touch it with my teeth. I feel like it's very important you don't mess up this pointed edge. Because this pointed edge on this lip sculptor is amazing. This is like your precision This helps keep you precise when applying the lipstick. And y'all know how I am a lipstick lover. Check out my Sheila Shimay channel. You know that. Y'all that know me, y'all know how I am about lipstick. It has to be just right, you know. I take my time. All right, you guys. Let me stop being funny, but for real. Okay. Oh my God. Hey, look at this. This right here, you can put down your Botox for your lips. Like this right here is the easy way to get fuller, beautiful, precise lips. Like you can actually pay like this small amount for this and get luxurious, yeah, lips. You can overline, fill in, and get that look. This right here is all I need. I'm telling y'all, this is all y'all need. If you can't afford all that Botox and shit, just get this right here. I'm overlining a little bit more on the bottom. And it looks so smooth, so precise. Look at that. Good Lord. Sweet Jesus. I mean, that is beautiful. Like, look at this. Look at this lipstick. This looks so good with my mermaid hair, and it looks good with this look, with my blush. This is good. This is like an alternative lipstick that's very reasonable in price, that you can get and get precision lips, and you can overline and get very precise line with this, because the way it is shaped, that right there is worth millions to me, because I've tried all kind of lipsticks. The Lilac Glow is the same way. These are amazing. I knew that they would. I should have got every shade, and you know what? I'm thinking about getting every shade, and I'm going to do a lip swatch video over here and show every shade. Y'all, these are, to me, worth millions. This is a great idea and absolutely amazing. This is the Black Radiance lip sculpture. Okay, let me say that correctly, because it deserves correctness. This is the Black Radiance lip sculptors. Okay, and they come in different shades. So this one is in Pretty Peony. This one is in Lilac Glow. Okay, I need to get all of them. That is beautiful. Look at the lipstick. Gorgeous. Amazing. The color is more prettier in person than it is actually on this camera. This camera is giving y'all an idea. It is what it is, but this is like a golden bronze brown shade, a little copper tone, a little copper shine to it. It has like all those shades in one, this color right here, which is absolutely amazing. Going to be beautiful for the summer months, especially with bronze looks, like how I got this bronzy blush on right now. It looks amazing. The bronzy shade into my crease, my cut crease area. Like, y'all, those are one of my favorites out of everything. My next favorite has to be this blush. I love this artisan color baked blush in Toasted Almond. This is the best blush if you like bronzy tones with a little red undertone. This is really pretty. It's like a red orange undertone. Y'all, this is beautiful. And if you use a stippling brush, you can put it on little at a time and build it up like I did to the amount. You know, this is very intense blush, I feel, if you use a regular blush brush. So I would recommend that you use a stipple brush because this is highly pigmented, which is wonderful. So you can go as bold as you like, or you can use a stippling brush and go as light as you like for a little flush of color. Yeah. So yeah, y'all. Oh gosh, that's my second favorite. My third favorite would have to be, I think it's the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. Yes, this is my third favorite. I like it because you have two bronzers, actually, in my opinion. You have this Sculptor Color, which is my bronzer. And then I have this contour shade to intensify the sculpture of my face, to bring out my features. So I think these two tones really is just what I needed. A bronzer tone and a tone to stick out my features. And then you have this highlight, which is not very intense, but it's noticeable. And I've been into the highlights that kind of look melted into the skin. So this highlight does that, just scooping it in there and just put it on. It just kind of is so smooth textured. It has a smooth texture that it just blends into the skin. And then when you go back over with the blush, it really smooths out to this beautiful little nice highlight shade that's very blendable and have blended into the skin. That's what it looks like. So that's my third favorite, because y'all know I like all of it. My fourth favorite, I feel, would be I think it would be the Black Radiance Foundation Stick. I do like this. I like every product, but this is my fourth favorite because this is the perfect bronzer shade for me. And I like the fact that I was able to blend this out and it didn't dry out too fast. You know how some stick foundations, by the time you put them on, if you don't get to blending it immediately, or while you're blending it, it dries up. Well, this doesn't. This is moisturizing. You have time to blend it out the way you want. And I feel like this will be even nice as a foundation all over. And I'm looking forward in buying the foundation shade. This is amazing, you guys. I am in love with this product. Like, this is really good. So that's my fourth favorite, and I felt like the color shade that I chose is perfect for my skin tone. All right, so that was my fourth favorite. So my fifth favorite, I feel like, is gonna be I would say, kind of hard. My fifth favorite, I'm in between these two products. I'd say that the HD corrector is my fifth favorite. Reason being, and then after that, the sixth favorite would be the foundation. And I'll tell you why. I feel like that the Complexion HD corrector is wonderful. It is an orange shade, and I put it all over my skin. I do not see like any of my damaged skin underneath. A lot of my foundations, y'all may not see it, but I do. That's one reason why I always packed on foundation. It's because I'm trying to cover those damaged areas, and a lot of times foundation just doesn't do it. And back in the day, I used to put on concealer and put on foundation, and I used to get comments like, why are you putting so much products on your skin? You put too much foundation, too much concealer. Well, I was trying to cover up those damaged areas. And so I feel like this product, it covers the damaged areas on my skin, but it doesn't, like, I don't feel like it's clogging my skin or my pores. I feel like it's it has blended out very well, where I don't feel like layers of stuff is on my skin. That's what I realized, even though I used a lot of stuff and y'all saw it, but my skin doesn't feel like it's like layered up with stuff. So this doesn't feel layered up, because some color correctors are very thick. Let's be honest. You can put some color correcting product underneath the eyes and blend it out, and you can go in with concealer, and you can look at your eyes and go, wow, this stuff looks thick. I mean, my concealer looks thick. I know y'all have had experiences like that. This did not do that, and it still doesn't do it. My under eyes look very well, like concealed. It doesn't look like it's thick underneath there. I don't see many lines. I see a little bit, but nothing crazy. I'm gonna have a little fine lines. I'm 45 years old, okay? So what I see is very normal. I'm not seeing like crazy creasing or anything. So this did cover up the dark under eye area and my damaged areas, like from sun damage and chemical damage from the violence that has happened to me in my life. But this covered it up, okay? It really did. This is the Black Radiance the Complexion HD Corrector, and I put this all over y'all before putting on the foundation, which is the 6th favorite. This is the Black Radiance Color Perfect liquid makeup, and only reason why I put this in 6th place is because I am so happy that Black Radiance has added on some new shades. There was some more shades even in the deeper tones. So this is not just lighter tones, but there was some more new shades in the deeper tones as well. I like the fact that they're growing their shades, because they used to be like maybe 5 shades. It was very minimum for a long time, and the only shade that I would get at that time was butterscotch, and it was too yellow. It was absolutely too yellow for my skin tone, but I would make it work, but it was too yellow. So this came in 6th place because I would like for them to add maybe maybe 2 more shades of yellow tone that's a little bit lighter than this one. Like, that would be my perfect skin tone. And I love the foundation. It worked well on top of the HD corrector, so I love the foundation. I'm just telling y'all my favorites from number 1 all the way to number 7, which will be this primer. And I tell you why I picked that as number 7. But the foundation is awesome. There's nothing wrong, but I would like to see maybe a couple more shades that would go with anyone that may be my skin tone. This did work out, and like I said, I did put this on top of the HD corrector, but I feel like I still need 1 shade lighter than this, if not, you know, something in between this shade and a shade lighter. So I'm happy about the new shades that they got. I'm glad that they're expanding their shades, and even this HD corrector and all that. I'm glad that they are expanding their makeup, but the shades, come on, let's get a little bit more, just a little bit more, okay? But I love this foundation. It's amazing. I feel like I got the ultimate coverage. It's full coverage. Everything is so, like, my skin is so covered. Like, look at this. I can't stop looking at myself. Like, I'm looking at myself going, oh my God, girl. Like, look at this. Do I need to say anything more? Like, that is amazing, okay? All right, the last product that I used, which is the Black Radiance Dewy and Luminous Face Primer. I do like it, but the thing that kind of scared me a little bit, and I didn't mention, is that this has a little sparkle to it, because it's like a highlighter. And I know highlighters can work. Luminous or I should say liquid highlighters do work, but this had a little bit of sparkle, and on top of it, it's like a yellow golden shade. And at first I was like, oh my God, I hope it doesn't get sticky, because when I was blending it out, after I blended and touched my face, it kind of felt like it was getting a little too sticky. but it wasn't sticky enough that nothing else could go on. Y'all see, everything else went on very good. So I still like this product, but that's the only reason why I put this as number 7, because it did get a little sticky and I got a little worried. And so this product is a little like, they had all different colors. They have a pink one, a green one, for whatever you need. Like, I know green covered redness. I don't know. I don't think they had peach. I would like to have a peach one to brighten the under eyes and stuff like that. I'm gonna look, but they had different colors. I just didn't have a whole lot of time, you guys. So I kind of picked out something really quick, and I figured this one would be good just overall because it's just like a yellow golden shade. And also, I think yellow also brightens as well as a peach tone brightens as well. I think, y'all. But this is not color correcting. So I just want to say this is just the face. And this is the Dewy and Luminous Face Primer, but they do have color correcting shades as a primer. So I would love to use the peach color and the green color. I like to get both of those and use them as primers and see how my skin will look. But this is awesome as well. So that is my review. That's what I think about these products. You guys, I like every one of them, and I will be using these products, y'all, over and over. A lot of my fashion videos, y'all will see that I will have this makeup on. I just want y'all to know that this is a wonderful brand. I've been using this brand for years, and I actually love it. I've always loved it. You can look at some of my videos back in the day on my Sheila Shimay channel. You'll see I had Black Radiance products. At times I use them. So I'm just saying, you guys, even Ruby Kisses, I love Ruby Kisses Cosmetics as well. Just many brands that I like. But anyways, you guys, I really appreciate doing this video. And so now I need to do my Taylor Tuesday video. So y'all stay tuned for that, because I always post it over here as well as on my channel. So y'all stay tuned, and I will see y'all in my next video. And this is just a little extra for some of y'all, in case some of y'all be wondering what makeup I have on when I create my fashion video. But this is not going to be a regular thing, just saying. It's going to be one of those things I do every once in a while for some of y'all that be asking about my makeup. But anyways, y'all, I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for watching, and much love to everyone. And please take care of yourself out there, and let me get dressed for Taylor Tuesday, okay? All right, you guys. Bye-bye.